Today, we're exploring the remarkable life of Robert Halmi Sr., a true master storyteller whose legacy continues to inspire generations of filmmakers and dreamers around the world. His extraordinary journey began in the heart of Budapest, Hungary in 1924, a city alive with culture, history, and the echoes of old Europe. Born into a family of photographers, Halmi was immersed in a world where every photograph told a story. He grew up surrounded by the magic of images, learning early on that a single frame could capture the essence of an entire era. His father's camera lens captured royalty, and even the Pope, bringing the grandeur and drama of history into their home. For young Robert, storytelling was more than a passion. It was a family tradition. Growing up in Hungary during the 1920s and 1930s, Roby's childhood was marked by both hardship and hope. The world around him was changing rapidly, and he learned to find beauty and meaning even in uncertain times. These early experiences, witnessing resilience, creativity, and the will to persevere, gave him a unique perspective and a deep well of grit that would later define his work as a producer and visionary. Before the Emmys, before the legendary miniseries, he was simply a boy with a camera, wandering the streets of Budapest, capturing moments and dreaming of stories yet to be told. That foundation, seeing the world not just as it was, but as it could be, sparked his imagination and set the stage for a legendary career that would span continents and decades. Halmi's story reminds us that great storytellers are shaped by the worlds they come from, molded by the people, places, and moments that fill their early years with wonder and challenge. And for Robert Halmi Sr., this was just the beginning of an extraordinary journey, one that would change the landscape of storytelling forever. As a young man, Halmi joined the Hungarian resistance during World War II, risking everything to fight for his country's freedom. The world around him was in chaos, and every day was a test of courage and conviction. He was just a teenager, but the weight of history pressed on his shoulders, forcing him to grow up fast. Halmi was captured twice, facing the unimaginable terror of death sentences. Yet, through sheer determination and a will to survive, he managed to escape both times, already living a story fit for film, marked by resilience and hope in the darkest of times. When communism took over Hungary, Halmi and his family made the heart-wrenching decision to flee their homeland. They crossed dangerous borders, found shelter in an Austrian refugee camp, and eventually made their way to New York City. They arrived with only $5 and a camera, but also with dreams of a new beginning, and the determination to build a better life. Starting over in a foreign land, Halmi became a freelance photographer. He worked tirelessly, capturing the world through his lens, and his talent quickly caught the attention of major magazines like Life and Time. His photographs began to appear on covers and in stories, earning him recognition and respect in the competitive world of photojournalism. Halmi's lens took him from war zones to the depths of the Amazon rainforest, documenting both the brutality of conflict and the beauty of untouched nature. He chased stories across continents, always searching for the heart of the human experience and capturing adventure in every shot. His photojournalism wasn't just about images, it was about telling powerful, emotional stories that resonated with people everywhere. Each photograph was a window into another world, filled with raw emotion and truth. Every assignment was like a mini-movie, training him to find drama, character, and meaning in every frame. He learned to anticipate moments, to see beyond the obvious, and to craft stories that lingered in the minds of viewers. This period honed his storytelling instincts, sharpening his eye for detail and emotion. It was the perfect preparation for his next leap, television, a new frontier where stories could come alive in motion and sound. He'd mastered the art of still images. Now, he was ready to make them move, to bring stories to life in a whole new way, and to reach even wider audiences. Halmi's journey from refugee to renowned photographer was just the prologue to an even greater adventure. His early struggles and triumphs laid the foundation for a remarkable career that would soon transform the world of entertainment. The world of entertainment was about to change forever, as new technology and bold ideas began to reshape how stories were told and shared. And Halmi, with his unique vision and relentless drive, was ready to lead the way into this exciting new era. In the 1980s, Halmi founded RHI Entertainment, later Hallmark Entertainment, revolutionizing TV with epic miniseries. He believed television deserved the same spectacle as cinema, bringing classic literature and fantasy to life with movie-level quality. Halmi invested in grand sets, top actors, and cutting-edge effects, making TV events like Gulliver's Travels, The Odyssey, and Merlin must-see cultural moments. Families gathered for these multi-night adventures, experiencing stories reimagined for a new era. His hands-on approach and infectious passion inspired everyone on set. Halmi didn't just produce shows, he created worlds. He proved that television could be magical, ambitious, and unforgettable. His vision redefined what was possible on the small screen, and he became the king of TV miniseries. What made Halmi's productions special? It started with timeless stories, myths, fairy tales, and classics that resonated across generations. He attracted A-list talent, elevating TV movies to major events. Collaborating with visionaries like Jim Henson's Creature Shop, he brought dragons, giants, and talking animals to life with stunning realism. Every frame was crafted for wonder, with lavish costumes, effects, and locations. But beneath the spectacle, his films had heart, universal themes of courage, love, and family. Halmi's movies united families, creating shared memories in an era before streaming. He didn't just entertain, he gave us stories to cherish. That's why his work endures. He made fantasy feel real, and made us believe in magic. That was his true gift. Halmi believed in signs from the universe, those subtle, almost imperceptible moments that seemed to nudge us in a certain direction, guiding his choices both in life and business. He often spoke about how a chance encounter, a word overheard, or even a sudden change in the weather could feel like a message meant just for him. This mystical outlook became part of his brand, with a signboard production appearing on his films, a tribute to the idea that every story begins with a sign, and every journey is marked by meaningful moments. He trusted his intuition deeply, letting chance encounters or small coincidences steer big decisions. To Halmi, these weren't just random events, but opportunities, open doors that could lead to something extraordinary if only you paid attention. For Halmi, signs weren't mere superstition. They were a way to embrace fate, creativity, and the unknown. He believed that inspiration could strike at any moment, and that being open to these signs was the secret to unlocking new ideas. This belief shaped the stories he told, tales of destiny, heroes, and journeys guided by unseen forces. His films often explored the magic of serendipity, the power of believing in something bigger than ourselves, and the adventure that comes from following the signs. He saw himself in these characters, on a path, following signs, creating his own legend. Each project was a new adventure, a chance to discover what the universe might reveal next. Even his colleagues felt the magic, sensing that every project was touched by something greater. The atmosphere on set was electric, as if everyone was part of a story unfolding in real time. Halmi's faith in signs made his work, and his life, feel enchanted, as if every day held the promise of discovery and wonder. And it inspired everyone around him to look for a little magic too, reminding us all that sometimes the universe really is trying to tell us something, if we're willing to listen. On July 30th, 2014, Robert Halmi Sr. passed away at 90, leaving behind a legacy of wonder. His memorial was a celebration, friends, family, and colleagues sharing stories of his impact. One unforgettable moment, actress Lacey Chabert, nervous to speak, was comforted by a monarch butterfly landing on her shoulder. A perfect sign, just as Halmi would have believed. For those who knew him, it felt like a final message from the man who always looked for magic. Even in his passing, Halmi brought a sense of wonder to those he loved. His spirit lived on in every story, every memory, every sign. He was the ultimate showman, taking one last bow. The worlds he created remain, enchanting new generations, and his magic never truly faded. Robert Halmi Sr.'s legacy is more than awards. It's the transformation of television into a place for epic, emotional storytelling. He showed that TV could rival cinema, inspiring today's golden age of big-budget series. His movies introduced millions to classic tales and sparked imaginations worldwide. Halmi created shared moments, families gathering for unforgettable adventures. He built a creative community, inspiring artists to dream bigger and believe in magic. His life was a story of survival, vision, and relentless creativity. From refugee to entertainment icon, he proved that anything is possible. The curtain may have fallen, but his worlds and inspiration endure. Thank you, Mr. Halmi, for all the magic. your legend lives on.